one of these. There are two places. You can go into the TARO office, Tribal Employment Rights Office, or Indian Preference Office if you're a native vendor. And you go in, and that's a specialized certification. Each tribe is different. In the state of Wisconsin, only Ho-Chunk and Oneida have. Ho-Chunk has a TARO office. Oneida has an Indian Preference office, where if you're an Indian vendor, you get certified, and then they have a whole special department that helps get you work within the tribal departments, the enterprise side or the government side. Even if you're not an Indian business, you can still find out, much like we do with the SAM, and you could probably look in VendorNet for the state of Wisconsin. How do you build and find people that do like business like yours? So Standing Stone Design has an Oneida preference. He's an architect that builds buildings, and I know some of you do things that need to go in, around buildings or in buildings. You know, that's the way you can't get that certification. But all tribes have certified vendor lists. So if you're not a certified vendor list, become one. I would strongly suggest pick one tribe and work it. It's a lot to get to learn. So if you want to, Oneida, there's a reason they're proud and progressive. And I might be a little bit jealous, Dartbridge Muncie person, because they are a great business model. Look at the Packer Stadium, for instance. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole side that has that. You know, more Indian businesses more Indian tribes are trying to reach out and be more entrepreneurial that way, and not just rely on gaming. So,
are Oneidas built updating their hotel or something?
I think they got a few things in the works.
There's some larger projects I think they have to work.
So, my suggestion would be just to pick one tribe and focus on it if you can. And it doesn't necessarily have to be geographically closest to you, but figure out what's going on. Do your market research, work the relationships. Sometimes they take a while. If you say, Nick, I want to do this, do you know anybody in the so-and-so tribe? You now have a colleague that can kind of create some of those pathways, okay? But do your homework first, just because if you know me and I send someone and then you act crazy or something, I'm the one who's going to get yelled at, just to let you know. If you go to, many of our tribes have chambers of commerce. Menominee has a chamber of commerce. They do a lot of work with Dennis and with, you know, the Menominee Chamber and the Menominee Business Center and Menominee Tribe do a lot with our Shawano Chamber and Skeppy. There are other tribal, key community tribal events, and you can find those by looking on the website. You can, their newspapers are all online. They have a lot of groundbreaking ceremonies because they're building buildings, building casinos, building schools, you know, fixing the roads, lots of stuff. All right. Some of the tribes' websites even have requests for quotes or requests for proposals. Every tribe is different. It's not centralized like the state or federal government. In my lifetime, that's my vision. I don't know if it'll happen.